Hey everybody, and welcome to TNA Impact here on Aftershock Wrestling Entertainment, and we are kicking things off with a grudge match of sorts that started a few weeks ago when Baron Corbin and Wes Lee faced off. Baron Corbin pulled back a handshake and got slapped across the face for it, which led us to last week with Baron Corbin attacking Wes Lee after his match with Pete Dunne. And so now, this week, we have this one-on-one match between Wes Lee and Baron Corbin, kind of a rematch from a few weeks ago. And maybe Wes Lee will get a measure of revenge for that attack on him last week, as Baron Corbin makes his way down to the ring. No strangers to each other, as we talked about before, have a bit of a history in NXT as well, carried that tension over here to TNA. And now we're looking to settle it in the ring. But Baron Corbin, confident as always, deserved or undeserved, the man's underrated. The man can beat anybody in that ring at any given time, but the same can be said for Wes Lee. So there is a lot of similarity between these two in that way. That's kind of where the similarity ends, of course. Baron Corbin, much bigger guy. Wes Lee, a much faster guy. But Baron gets a hold of you. You can't move around so much. So we'll see how this match goes as Baron Corbin soaks up the booze in the auditorium here tonight, awaiting the arrival of this man, the impressive, the athletic, and at times the arrogant Wes Lee. These are his stomping grounds, very familiar here, coming over from NXT. Baron Corbin, of course, now a TNA talent. Wes Lee still with NXT, so there might be some bitterness there as well. And it looks like Baron Corbin's not going to wait for Wes Lee to get all the way to the ring. Runs in, Wes Lee not even aware of him, doing his usual entrance. And Baron Corbin just clocks him from behind with a clothesline, stomping on the middle of his back. Wes Lee didn't know what hit him, and now he is at the mercy of Baron Corbin, who looks to end Wes Lee's days. Yeah, I went there. So why not? But that's okay. Wes Lee's looking to give Baron a heart attack with a cardiac kick. That's not. That would have been better if I saved that for the moment, if it happens, right? Oh well. It is what it is. So Baron Corbin slides into the ring, and the match finally gets underway. Takes Wes Lee up on his shoulders. What's he thinking here? He's going for a reverse TKO. Going for the cover already, too. Gets a 1 count. Wes Lee's not even taking his ring jacket off yet. Baron Corbin sends Wes Lee back to the outside. But Wes Lee keeps up, trying to show he's still in this fight. The Baron Corbin hasn't put him away yet, but Baron answers that with another clothesline as he continues to soak up the booze from this crowd here. Now Baron Corbin continues with that punishment. He's got such a height advantage. When he went for that back elbow a minute ago, goes for the cover. Want another 1 count. He almost cleared Wes Lee's head. Had to kind of duck down to hit him. Now just punishing Wes Lee. These two they don't like each other. They clash. You know how two people, their personalities, their belief systems, whatever the case may be, they just don't mesh well together. These two clash. They butt heads. Anytime they're in the ring together, anytime they're in a room together, they don't get along. So we're seeing, that carried out to the nth degree here with this. Well, right now it's almost a mugging on Wes Lee, unfortunately. He's just not been able to get into this match at all, thanks to Baron Corbin's attack beforehand. But now he's getting a weapon. This is not a no disqualification match. Wes Lee steals the kendo stick and throws it down. Not going to let Corbin out that easy. Oh, Wes tried to get into it, but the former boxer channeling his past and unloading on Wes Lee. Now attacking the arm. Oh, finally Wes Lee gets a little comeback. Little window of opportunity here, but gets immediately shut down by Baron Corbin, who is just dominating Wes Lee in this match. Oh, but he misses. Again, Wes Lee, oh, maybe he's finally capitalizing on one of these mistakes that Baron Corbin's making. Takes Corbin down, but Corbin immediately counters and is back in control just like that. Oh, wait. No sooner did I say that than Wes hits Baron with a rolling kick. Oh, dives onto Baron Corbin on the outside as Wes Lee finally has shown up for this fight. And then he misses a moonsault on the floor. Yeah, Baron Corbin, say what you will, but his attack before the bell rung has gained him all the momentum in this match. And the more the crowd boos him, the more he's eating it up, the more he's soaking it up, the more he feels it, the more it's fueling him as he goes for another pin. Oh, he nearly got that. I'm actually shocked that didn't get counted to 3, and Baron Corbin just as shocked and upset that it wasn't a 3 count. Now just goozled Wes Lee and punches him hard in the gut. Wes Lee sent into the corner. Baron Corbin follows in with yet another clothesline. Now setting him up possibly for the end of days. Yeah, here he goes. And nails it. Going down. This is academic. And it is all over. Baron Corbin embarrassed Wes Lee tonight. This is not going to be the last word that Wes Lee has of this, I'm sure. Oh no. Baron Corbin doesn't appear to be done though. He's grabbed that kendo stick just like last week and starts punishing Wes Lee. Just shot after shot with this kendo stick, breaks it over his head. Wes Lee's not gonna let this slide. Baron Corbin's just toying with him now, running around him. We close out this match. Baron Corbin's victorious, but Wes Lee will be back. I guarantee it. Now we're heading into a tag team match. Oh, and we've got some tension here as they're trying to decide who's going to start this match, Brant Fowler and RVD. Now, obviously, these two fought last week. We chronicled the issues between them. Bell has rung. They're fighting Duke Hudson and Cameron Grimes here. And Rob Van Dam has just tagged himself in. Now they're arguing once again. Oh, Brant just shoved RVD down. Saying something, and it appears that Brant is now leaving the match, and this has just become a handicap match. 2-on-1, Cameron Grimes and Duke Hudson versus Rob Van Dam. So we chronicled the issues between Rob Van Dam and Brant Fowler last week, and because of the tension, management decided to put them in a tag team match as partners this week. And obviously that did not go to plan. That fell apart really quickly. And now RVD has found himself in a 2-on-1 handicap match here tonight. And so far it is not going well for the Extreme Legend RVD. Cameron Grimes, German suplex on the outside, mouthing him. As soon as he gets in, he starts attacking him too, but the educated feet come out as Rob Van Dam starts delivering offense to Cameron Grimes. Now clearly, with Brant leaving, that creates even more tension between these two, and we've certainly not seen the last of Brant and RVD. As Rob Van Dam goes for that standing moonsault and attacks Duke Hudson while he's at it. Let's see what he's going here. It's a DDT on the apron, taking Duke Hudson out. Duke Hudson was just standing there waiting for a tag. Didn't do anything to deserve that. There's no animosity here, but man, what a shot by Cameron Grimes here. It's the first time we've seen these two team up too, Cameron Grimes and Duke Hudson, since both were let go by WWE, found solace here at TNA. Now RVD is about to get counted out as Grimes blind tags Hudson in. Wasn't even paying attention. Now he is taking out his aggression on RVD. RVD likely just trying to, get a little bit of an advantage since he's got a disadvantage of being against two opponents here. Probably meant nothing personal, but Duke Hudson seems to have taken it personally and is now using his full force on Rob Van Dam. But Rob Van Dam's put down bigger guys before. So we'll see how he fares here tonight. As for the issue with RVD and Brant Fowler, I am getting word that the two of them will be settling their differences this weekend at AEW's next pay-per-view event, Double or Nothing. Now, we already know that at this year's Double or Nothing, various TNA stars are being featured. We have a world title match for the TNA World Championship at the event as well. And Nick Nemeth from TNA is challenging the AEW World Champion, Jon Moxley. So various TNA stars are going to be showcased on AEW's Double or Nothing. And two of those stars, I can confirm now, are Brant Fowler of the Syndicate and Rob Van Dam, who will face one-on-one and hopefully put these issues they have with each other to bed. We'll just have to see how that match plays out this weekend at Double or Nothing. So be sure to tune in as we have a cover here. Grimes gets a 2 count on RVD in this impromptu handicap match. And RVD counters with a pin of his own. But Grimes out at 1. So yeah, be sure to catch AEW's Double or Nothing, whether you're a fan of TNA or AEW or both. Joe Hendry will be there. Rob Van Dam, Brant Fowler, Masha Slamovich, Nick Nemeth, among a plethora of AEW stars as well. That is the first pay-per-view in Universe mode this season. As Duke Hudson takes it to Rob Van Dam on the outside here on TNA this week. And as he's up to a 5 count, Rob Van Dam is laid out. We'll go over some of those other matches for the Double or Nothing pay-per-view. I understand Mariah May will be defending the AEW Women's Championship against Toni Storm. Hangman Adam Page and Adam Cole will be fighting in a no-holds-barred match as Duke plays up to the crowd here tonight. RVD taking Duke Hudson off the top rope. Regaining control in this match. Ducks down, up and over. Catches him. Not what I was expecting. Key lock here, and Hudson fighting out of it. Sends RVD out to the apron and back in. Tags in Grimes, who hits him with a hard knee. Nice move there by Grimes, followed by a cover. And almost gets Rob Van Dam. Nearly put the legend away with that one. Be sure to tune into AEW's Collision this week for a full rundown of the Double or Nothing card. But right now we've got handicap action here on TNA. We've still got a big main event ahead of us as well here tonight as we get a cover. 2 count again. Multiple pins as they rolled back and forth. Hudson tagged in again. But Rob Van Dam tries to get back in lead here, but Hudson and Rob Van Dam fighting for control of this match, and Hudson at the moment has won, but no, Rob Van Dam still fighting. Goes in for a clothesline. Rob Van Dam counters and hits Hudson with a big power slam. Rob with a nice springboard moonsault from the top rope as Hudson crawls to a corner. Our main event is coming up next week, which is next next week. Next, which is a non-title match between, as we go for a cover here, Grimes breaking it up, between Joe Hendry, our world champion here in TNA, and AEW's Christian Cage. Christian, a couple of weeks ago, came out here on Impact and attacked World Tag Team Champions Ace Austin and Chris Bay, ABC, in the middle of the ring, and demanded a title shot at Joe Hendry. Now, like I said, Christian Cage is an AEW talent, doesn't work here, but he is a former TNA champion, and he wants Joe Hendry. So Joe Hendry obliged, but not for the title. So tonight they will have a non-title match, and if Christian Cage can pull off a victory, maybe they'll fight. We'll have to see who can take the win here tonight. And just as Hudson tries to get a win here with his feet on the ropes, nearly steals a victory from Rob Van Dam here tonight, but Rob Van Dam kicks out and seems to be furious by that, sends him again into that exposed turnbuckle. He goes for the cover himself. Just a 1 count on the big man. But we'll see just exactly, and into that turnbuckle again. Just how that plays out tonight and what that means for the future of the TNA World Championship. Grimes tagged in. Takes Rob Van Dam down. And takes the attack to RVD. Oh, RVD counters, sends Grimes out to the apron. Grimes with a springboard drop kick. Now he's got RVD in the corner, up on the turnbuckle, and just hammers him down to the floor. Follows him out with a splash, but misses. Hits the floor hard. I didn't expect... I mean, I know Rob Van Dam's Rob Van Dam, right? But I didn't expect this much of a war against two opponents. These three men putting on a show here. Grimes waits for Rob Van Dam, tried to let him get counted out, and then hits him with a cave-in out of nowhere. Goes for the cover. This could be it. And it is all over. Cameron Grimes and Duke Hudson just defeated Rob Van Dam with a cave-in out of nowhere after Brant from the Syndicate walked out on this tag team match from RVD. Now we head into our final match of the evening, our main event. As I alluded to earlier, Joe Hendry, TNA World Champion, will be facing this man who a couple of weeks ago made quite the, pardon the pun, impact here in TNA, taking out our tag team champions just to get a shot at the world title. Some might say it's because he can't quite do the job in AEW, so he came over here where he has been champion before and decided to try that again. He's actually been TNA champion while contracted with AEW before, so looking to do exactly that again. But the title not on the line here tonight, as Joe Hendry takes it to Christian Cage. Christian, the veteran he is, counters and fights back immediately. Sends Hendry into the turnbuckle, follows up with the clothesline, and immediately starts attacking the limbs of the bigger man. Slams his head into the mat just viciously. Of course, we've seen Christian Cage be vicious. He's kind of a nasty guy. No filter. Knocks Hendry to the floor with that and is very proud of himself for doing so. Showing off to the crowd. You know, for years there were always debates on who the better wrestler was between Christian and Edge as Christian goes for a cover. Or I should say Adam Copeland. And many fans believe Christian was the better wrestler, but Edge is the better entertainer. But since Christian went solo, he's proven that he's quite the entertainer himself, quite the personality, quite the strategist. Pulls out a chair, throws it down before he gets disqualified. Up and over. Hendry thought he had slammed him, but the clever Christian outsmarts the world champion in that instance. Now he's removing the turnbuckle pad. He's got his chair in place. We know he's adept with chairs. Anyway, the point I was making is that Christian has carved out a place in history and proven, and no disrespect to one half of the former tag team, the Rockers, but proven that he's not just a Marty Jannetty, as the phrase goes in wrestling. My apologies, Mr. Jannetty. Just borrowing a coin of phrase to make a point. And Christian Cage undoing another turnbuckle and undoing the one that he had undone the first time. So now he's got two. Oh, he's going for a third. He's just taking them all off, trying to get the referee completely distracted. Hendry sees the plan, slams Christian down hard, but Christian is back up immediately, only to take a forearm shot and be sent right into that turnbuckle himself. Man, these turnbuckles can't stay on tonight. These turnbuckle pads. Hendry to the apron. Christian on the attack. What's he going for here? He's got Hendry on the apron and going for a backdrop on the hardest part of the ring. He sees that the referee is distracted. He's retrieved the chair and thrown it at the prone Joe Hendry, bouncing off his midsection. Probably not the chair shot he wanted, but it's the one he could get. Anything to get the match won. Anything to get an advantage. Christian Cage will do. Captain Charisma, no more. Just a vile, despicable human being looking to get a title shot by any means necessary here. Float over DDT takes Hendry down as soon as he gets back in the ring, but he is still stirring, still coming. The big man not going to give up that easily. Oh, snake eyes right on that exposed turnbuckle. Referee distracted again. Oh, but Christian misses. And Joe Hendry giving the people something to believe in here tonight. Goes for the cover on Christian Cage. But a kick out before one. Oh, a nice flying forearm shot by Christian, though. Now fixing the third turnbuckle. Tried to send him into the referee. Tried to knock out the referee himself. But Joe Hendry fighting back. Christian doing everything he can to try to keep Joe Hendry down. He went out to get that chair, but the referee's watching his every move at this point. Doesn't know what he's doing. He's running away from Joe Hendry now. Or luring him out. Does send him into the barricade as soon as he comes out after him. Joe Hendry with a dominator on the outside. Punishing Christian. That enraged Christian, though. Pops up with a bunch of fists and a back suplex. Now Christian in the ring. Oh, no, breaking the count. Back outside. Don't know what he's thinking here. Waits for Hendry to get up and hits him with a double axe handle on the outside. Count is up to 3. Plenty of time. Back in the barricade we go. Now Christian awaiting Hendry to arise as he goes for the unprettier, or the kill switch as he calls it now. Connects. But Hendry out at 2, shocking Christian Cage, who begins stomping Hendry relentlessly. Now he's arguing with the referee. That was a mistake. Hendry capitalizing. That spinning sit-out powerbomb. Goes for the cover. Oh, but Christian surprising Hendry with a count out at 1. I mean, with a kick out at 1. We've got a match on our hands now. Christian countering, hitting with a forearm again. But Hendry's up. Oh. Christian with the comeback, but thwarted by Hendry. Goes for a float over DDT. Hendry catches him. That flying forearm shot has been the moneymaker for Christian here tonight. There's no way he's going to make that. He's thinking about it. Does he try it? Does he wait for Hendry? It's taking a long time to get up. Now he's arguing with the fans. Hendry running in. Oh! Christian leaped and misjudged the space. Now he's just flailing around. Hendry capitalizing on this. Now we're in the back and forth. Oh, Christian getting the better of this. And he wins the exchange with a drop kick and going for the cover. Nearly puts Joe Hendry down with a drop kick. That's got to make Christian feel pretty good. Now it looks like he's setting him up for another kill switch here. Will he deliver it? And yes, he does. And goes in for the cover once more. And he snatches the victory. He pinned the world champion. Christian Cage has just pinned the TNA world champion, proving that he might be deserving of a shot. What's Christian thinking here? He hesitated before getting out of the ring. Now he's digging around underneath the ring. Oh no. Christian emerges with a ladder. Oh my God. He just smacked that ladder right in Joe Hendry's face. And he doesn't look like he's done. Picks up Hendry. No. And a slam right on top of the ladder. Putting down our heavyweight champion as we close out Impact.